If you're someone who has enjoyed all their life in MBBS and you've not touched a single book in internship but now you want All India Rank 1 in NEET PG, then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Dr. Misbah Khan. I've done my MBBS from GMERS Sola, Ahmedabad, and I secured a rank of 1922 in this NEET PG. Let's be very honest, it's not the greatest rank. But it does put me in a position where I can choose any specialty of my choice. Yes, even MD radiology. So in this video, I'll tell you what it takes to go from 340 marks to 623 in a span of 1 year or less. So let's get started. The process essentially involves 3 steps. Step 1 is not studies. Step 1 is your determination. You have to be determined. You need to have that burning enthusiasm that you want to reach this goal. And you have to be dedicated throughout the entire process. It's going to be a long process. You need to be patient. You're not going to go from 100 marks to 160 marks in a couple of months. You have to be patient and you have to have that faith in yourself. Okay? Coming to step 2, here's where you choose your platform. Now, if you're already a student of a certain platform, then I will suggest you to stick to that platform. It is good enough. But if you haven't joined any yet, let me tell you what I did. My preparation was mostly from Marrow and a little bit from DAMS TNT. Marrow I used both for content and for QBanks, and I think there is no other platform which provides QBanks as good as Marrow. Because the quality of the questions are good, it is very user friendly. तुम्हें मजा आएगा question solve करते करते. You will enjoy solving it after a while. You also have 3 types of bookmarks that you can keep in Marrow. So what I used to do is I used to study from Marrow, and then I used to give the test on DAMS TNT, and I used to attend the discussion live. TND I got basically because I was procrastinating, and TNDs help you set targets. So if there's a specific subject coming this week, it makes sure that you actually learn that subject and give that test and get over with that subject. You can use any TND of your choice. It doesn't always have to be DAMS. You can choose Bhartiya, you can choose Cerebellum. All of them are very good. It's just that you need to know how to use the TND effectively. For that, suppose the subject coming up is biochemistry, make sure that you complete the syllabus of biochemistry in that week. You also complete the QBank of biochemistry in that week. It's difficult, but it's worth it. Do it. And the second thing is you have to attend that TND live. I cannot stress the importance of this. I have not attended any offline class as such. Whatever TND I attended was online, and but I used to attend it live, and it's very important because you're not going to watch the recording later. Yeah, so coming back, continuing with step 2, you also have a lot of free videos available. There's a lot of free content on YouTube, on Unacademy, and these are really helpful just in case you do not like a particular subject from your existing platform. You can use these. They even, like, some platforms even do live videos which are free on YouTube. So do attend those also. Try attending whatever comes, attend it. It's very important. You will realize it later. Yeah, so coming to step 3, I specifically included step 3 here because what happens is you have a platform, you are learning from that, but you somehow you don't trust that platform. Somehow you feel like वो platform में कुछ अच्छा पढ़ा रहे, you get that FOMO. So this is why I put it there. Trust your platform, trust your teachers. Whatever your teachers are teaching, it is important. It is going to come in the exam. So this is very important. Like, once you choose your platform, please learn to trust your platform. Okay. Now this is a small slide of what you should be doing in a day. So in a day, you should be solving a minimum of 3 QBanks. It can be of the subject that the TND is coming up for, or it can be any subject of your choice, but a minimum of 3 QBanks is necessary. Apart from that, you should do 50 to 100 mixed bag questions and this you can do by the custom module feature, wherein you can do 50 questions daily, or you can do 100 questions daily, and it should be mixed bag. It is going to be overwhelming in the beginning, but you can start with 25 questions as well every day. It's very important because the subject जो तुम इस हफ्ते अटेंड करोगे TND में, the next week you are going to forget it. That is why it's very important to be in touch with all the subjects throughout your journey, and custom modules, mixed bag questions are the best way to do that. The other things that you should be doing in your day is you should be revising 30 minutes your bookmarks, 30 minutes you should be revising your choti copy or 20th notebook or wrong diary, whatever you call it. And of course you need to include the subject of your day, in your preparation. Now coming to GTs. GTs are very essential. Of course everybody has said this. I know you must be scoring really less, and it is really sad to look at your marks and your rank on GT initially, but you have to give it. There is no other way. You have to give it. Start by giving it every 14 days. Later on you can move to giving a GT every week, and this is the most important part of your preparation. You have to give GT, and you should try to improve with every GT. Okay. Now after you write the GT, right, always review the GT. What I used to do is I used to have a wrong diary. I used to give the GT, and then I used to write whatever wrong mistakes I've done in that wrong diary, and I used to review it constantly. Okay. Now necessary or not, this was the most common question I was getting on Insta and WhatsApp, and I decided that I have to address this. So the first thing is first aid. First aid is essential if you're writing the INICT, because INICT asks you some questions which are directly line by line in first aid. It's those kind of questions INICT asks you sometimes, but if you're writing NEET PG, you do not need first aid at all. Then the second one is choti copy or 20th notebook. Yes, this is very necessary. So this is going to be your best friend, your companion in the last few days before NEET PG. This is really important. What you have to include in this is you can include scores, you can include stages, BNS formula, whatever you feel like मैं आज पढ़ती हूँ कल भूल जाती हूँ, those kind of things you have to include there, and make sure your choti copy remains choti only, okay, because you have to revise it. Don't make it really bulky. The other thing is, should I write the INICT or not? In my opinion, yes, you should write the INICT, because the test which you give at home and the test which you give in an exam environment really makes a lot of difference. So and sometimes INICT questions are repeated in NEET PG as well. So yes, you have to write the INICT if possible for you. Then offline classes and face-to-face classes necessary? I don't think so. I never attended any. As long as you are dedicated towards your goal, you don't need to attend anything offline, or you don't have to go and attend anything. You can do it online. Everything is available online. PYQs, of course, PYQs are very essential. They have to be on your tips, be it FMG, INICT, NEET PG. All exams will ask you PYQs or PYTs in some way or the other. Yeah, so the next question is like the most common question I got was, is BTR necessary? I haven't done BTR. मैंने वीडियोज़ like beginning में देखा था of BTR, but I haven't prepared anything from BTR. If you're already doing BTR, yes, you should continue with BTR, because many of my friends have done it and they really found it helpful for NEET PG. But if you don't have BTR, don't have that FOMO that मुझे BTR लेना है. It's fine. I did it without BTR. You can do it without BTR. Okay. And BTR is something like, you need to have your concepts strong. If you have your concepts in place, then BTR is a very good revision tool. Okay, so this is up to you. Now, is 16 hours of study necessary? Again, no, it's not necessary. Even if you do 8 hours of study, make sure that you spend quality time in that. Make sure you do all the important questions. Make sure you do questions that have most probability of coming. So yes, it's always quality over quantity. Yeah. So I have mostly done all my syllabus from Marrow, and Marrow faculty I have used for every one of these subjects. But just in case you're not comfortable with the faculty on Marrow, or if you want an alternative, then I have made a small list here. So starting with anatomy. Anatomy, we all know that there is no one better than Ashwani sir. But if you really hate anatomy, and if anatomy is your enemy, then you should watch Azam sir's videos as well. He really simplifies anatomy, and these videos, I think Azam sir is now on Prep Ladder, but I had watched his doc tutorial videos once. The other thing is biochemistry. Okay, so biochemistry, you can go for Smiley ma'am. Physio, if you're preparing for INICT, then you should go for Sauman Manna sir. Pharma, I think we all know Dr. Gobind Rai Garg. Patho and micro, if you're not comfortable with your existing platform, then of course Preeti ma'am's Patho and micro are really good. And in case you're preparing for INICT, even Vandana ma'am's Patho it's really good. It's really good. For FM, you don't have to go anywhere. FM is really very well concised in Marrow revision videos itself. PSM, it's your choice. All the teachers are really good. Specifically, I want to mention Dr. Kashish sir, because he really does a good job at busting controversies. If you check his Telegram group, if you check his videos out, PSM is a subject of controversies, and he gives you evidence exactly as to why this answer is right and why the other one is wrong. So yes, you can do that. Now coming to clinicals, for ophthalmology, all the faculties are really good. No matter which faculty you're studying from any platform, I think ophthalmology, it's really good everywhere. Okay. ENT, of course, Marrow faculty is really good in ENT, but just in case you want an alternative, you should go for Rajiv sir. Medicine it's really your choice, and it really depends upon how much you love medicine. So if you purely love medicine, then you should go for Rakesh sir's videos. But if medicine is not really your subject, then you can go for any other faculty. You can even go for integrated medicine by Zainab Bora ma'am. She really has concised medicine, pharma, path and physio in her integrated medicine, so that is a really good option for NEET PG. So surgery, OBGY, ortho, I don't think you need to look anywhere else. We all know that Marrow faculty is really good in this. Then for pedia, the other alternatives, for pedia you can go for Dr. Siddharth Sethi. For derma you can go for Dr. Saurabh Jindal sir. Radio you can go for Sumer Sethi sir. Psychiatry, I think Praveen sir is everyone's favorite, so I had to mention it here. He really teaches psychiatry, like he just loves psychiatry, and he'll make you also fall in love with psychiatry. And anesthesia, you can choose an alternative. If you want an alternative, you can go for Anshul Divakar sir. Now this is actually my last slide. These are the Telegram groups that I followed, and I think you should follow too, because it really helped boost my preparation. I have to start with OBGYN by Dr. Deepti Behel. This is my favorite Telegram group. Ma'am actually, she posts really good questions, really quality questions. And in the last month before NEET PG, I had not revised OBGYN at all. I only used to solve ma'am's Telegram group questions, and that was enough for me. The second thing the second group you can follow is DAMS eMedicos official. They regularly post questions. And for Ophthal, if you want someone, you can go for Dr. Rajaratna ma'am. She does live quizzes, and it's subject-wise quizzes, so you can prepare for that subject on that day, and you can give the quiz in the evening. Fourth one, I think Kashish sir is the pioneer of Telegram quizzes. So in addition to quiz, you will also find memes on his group, so it's really fun to follow it. The fifth one is a little underrated group. It's Pedia Next by Dr. Ashutosh Agarwal. So like exams ke pehle, sir does live quizzes based on specific topics of Pedia, and his questions are really good questions. They are really quality questions. Okay, and similarly for forensic, you can follow Dr. JP. For patho micro, you can follow Preeti ma'am. For anatomy, you can follow Ashwani sir. And yeah, so these groups are really they will really help you boost your preparation. So till Telegram is there, I'm not sure if it will be banned or not. Till it is there, I think you should follow these groups, and you should keep checking them for new quizzes or new updates, and it's really going to help you. Yes, so that is the end of my video, and I just gave you a general plan of what I did and what I would suggest you guys to do as well. But I know each one of you is different, each one of you is stuck at a different phase, all your platforms are different, and I understand that. So if you have any specific questions, you can put them down in the comments, or you can also ask me personally, and I will try to guide you as much as possible. So all the best. Thank you.